Hey guys, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. In today's speed build, I'm building a beautiful Mediterranean house, and I called it Santa Cruz. It's two bedrooms, I believe, and three bathrooms. I love the exterior of this house. It was so beautiful. I really hope that one day I would be able to live in a Mediterranean styled home. It's really beautiful. I really loved how the outside came out. And I was kind of awkward at first with this little part. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I didn't know what I was doing, which I usually don't know what I'm doing. But I really like the outside. And yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Um, for all my Mexican viewers, you guys all know what a quinceañera is, right? And it's like one of the most important things that we ever do. It's like you're 15, like it's a huge party, and you have dances, and you have a huge cake, and your dress is puffy. Um, yeah, I really like quinceañeras. My cousin's having a quinceañera, and I'm really excited because I'm gonna be one of the damas, which is one of the friends that dances with her during the party. And we're learning a choreography because we're learning three songs for the dance. And right now it's like really beautiful and it's really elegant and I really liked it. I like my partner too. It's someone I actually didn't know, but he ended up being a nice kid and we're all having fun. We're kind of stressed though because our the quinceañera is going to be in I think like 4 weeks and we haven't been practicing for long, which is making us all really stressed. And a lot of the damas and chambelanes are a lot older. They're like parents, kind of older. But I think we're all doing an overall good job. I mean, we're not perfect, but I mean, it is a quinceañera. It's not like, oh my God, they're going to be super perfect and they're going to do everything right, stuff like that. But I honestly really have fun. I like dancing, so that's a good thing. Also, look at me struggle with this house. Oh, there's this one roof that was like really pretty. Like the tiles were really pretty. It's exactly what I wanted for the house, but the color was so vibrant that I was just like, no, I can't. It was like it was taking the whole point of the rest of the house, and it was like everybody, let's just look at the roof because it's so bright. So I did end up changing the color to a little bit darker, and I love this archway. Um, it's something that most Mediterranean houses had, or that I saw. So I thought it's really pretty. I just really love this house. Um, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna come out because I thought this house was gonna come out pretty big because it is like a Mediterranean house, but it ended up pretty small. And I have no idea what I just chose for the stairs. I really hope I change those stairs because those are really ugly. Um, Also, I realized that the color that's inside that hall, like the little doorway kind of hall thing, is very, very, very different to the house, to the color that's going on outside. But you can't really tell because of the lighting. I like those windows. They're kind of like circular, and I thought they were really pretty. I also struggled with the front windows because I did not have any idea what I was doing. And look how odd that one window looks. I think I changed it. I hope I change it. I really hope I change it. I don't remember. I did this house a while ago and I'm always telling myself, "Oh, I'm going to record the video. I'm going to record it." And I never end up doing it cuz yay, procrastination, right? Uh but it was a really beautiful house. I had a lot of fun building it. It took me a lot longer than I usually build. I usually build the outside a lot quicker than the inside because for me it's the easiest thing and the inside is like, oh, you have to put little details, little things to make it seem like a house. But yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Let's see, anything new? Uh, the quinceañera, my party. Well, it's gonna be my cousin's party first, which is the one that we're practicing for right now, and then in 4 months, it's gonna be my other cousin's birthday party, and then 4 months after that, it's gonna be mine because all my aunts were pregnant at the same time. So me and four of my cousins are all born on the same year. but like different days. Like the first one is born, I think, in January, then April, and then one in September, and then I was born in December. So we always made fun of each other, like, oh yeah, imagine when it's time for our 15s, like we're all gonna be struggling to do stuff. And now we're actually struggling, but it's fun. I mean, yeah, I really enjoy it. It's like a time where you really get to know people because I'm a really quiet person when it comes to actually talking in real life. So I was really awkward with everyone at first. I didn't know really anyone except like, my family that was dancing. But then now would actually say I'm actually pretty close with most of them and we're all friends and we talk and we joke around. So I really feel like these parties are a really important part in our culture. And yeah, I don't know. It's just something I that's like everyone's dream, or girls or boys, I don't know. But it's one of like the main things that we all look up to, like, oh yeah, when we're going to turn 15, we're going to use these beautiful dresses, or we're going to have a party, we're going to dance with people. And it's like it's part of the culture, and it's a really nice part of the culture. It's something that I a lot of the girls actually can't wait for. And it's one of the most important events in our culture. Because if you don't know, I'm Hispanic. So, yeah. Also, I freaking love those. Um, ew, those shoes are ugly. I'm sorry. But I really like the front of the house, like where there's like vines and everything. I really thought that was really cute. And also, look at me being a perfectionist, changing the palm trees because they were all facing the same way. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I had this lot was super huge, so um, yay, a lot of trees, right? And then I really like the front. I like all the plants. I didn't really put a lot of flowers, and I was gonna put a gate, but I didn't like how it looked. It looked very like, I don't know, like it was all kept inside, and I wanted to be more like a beach kind of house, like a house that would be like near the beach because it is kind of Mediterranean. I don't know, but I didn't. I thankfully took it off because I was thinking of actually leaving it there. And look at me struggle with the stairs. I don't think that's where I left it. I think I changed the stairs somewhere else. Also, I was trying to do a balcony. I, for some reason, cannot do balconies in The Sims 4. It's just, I just can't. I'm not sure if it's the game or if it's just me being dumb, but I just couldn't. I can't do it. And I couldn't find the right stair color, like the fence color for the stairs that would match the railing. Like it would look the same when I was picking it out, and then when I would place it down, the color was completely different. And it can't be just like, oh yeah, it's just the sun, but it wasn't the sun because there's windows everywhere. That's why I put windows everywhere. And also look at that fabulous door. Like what? What? It's so beautiful. Anyways, um, I was trying to find a different railing so I wouldn't have that problem with the colors. And I still have problems with the colors because The Sims 4 does not like me. You see it? Like the color is super different from the one at the top. The stair one is a lot darker than the actual one that I use for railings. Oh, I think I actually put a laundry room in here. I don't usually build laundry rooms because, let's be honest, laundry in The Sims is just horrible. It's very annoying. But I did try to make it Mediterranean, and I try to make it as like something I would want to live in. And I know that if I ever lived in a Mediterranean house, I would want it to have a laundry room because then ain't nobody want to go outside and pay money to wash their clothes when you could just do it at the comfort of your home, right? I don't know. That's just how I feel. I had no idea what I was doing with the kitchen because I wanted a different color and I wanted it kind of be like, oh, a Hispanic touch. But nothing looked right. Everything looks weird. Like all the tiles, in my opinion. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, did I forget to put um wallpaper? But I didn't. I'm just I'm just dumb and I'm not paying attention to the actual speed build. I really like that blue and white tile for the wall, and for some reason I didn't keep it. It was really pretty now that I look at it, but maybe at the time it wasn't. But yeah, it's 2 bedrooms, 3 baths, and I don't know why, but whenever I build, I always have like, oh, a little storyline behind the house, right? Because it helps me decorate and it helps me know like what kind of colors I want, how I want the furniture to be, what kind of style I want it. And for this storyline, it was just this mother that had just divorced herself from her husband, and she had custody of her child, and she wants her child to live the best life that they possibly can away from her husband, her ex-husband. So I did do like a very family orientated kind of look to the house, or I tried. And I did one of the bedrooms like a little girl's kind of bedroom. And then, yeah, I don't know. I always do that. It's a weird thing. Like when I'm listening to songs, sometimes the songs remind me of like a story. And then I start building into that story, which is very weird now that I think about it. But yeah, I put a lot of details in this kitchen. Wow. Okay, I usually do kitchens really quickly, in my opinion, but I'm taking very long. Oh my god, I really like that. I don't remember putting that, but it's really pretty. But the stools are kind of weird. I don't know. Oh, okay, I changed them. Okay, that's good. I like the. Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. I really like the dining room. There we go. And the dining room was really pretty. I usually like the dining rooms though. It's one of my favorite part. I feel like it's really a place where a family comes together. Like, yeah, people could go to the sala, I mean, living room, sorry, Mexicans coming out. And the living room is a really important part as well. But in my opinion, I feel like the dining room matters more because that's where like a family comes together and they talk about their day, they communicate, they have fun. And when not everybody always hangs out in the living room, let's be honest. But, as soon as the food is ready, everybody goes to the dining room. Or at least in my family, because my mom always gets mad at us when we eat in the living room or in our bedrooms. But yeah, um, I have no idea what to talk about. Also, I put that toilet rack thingy next, like on the window, which in my opinion, does it make sense at all? But I mean, it works in The Sims, so I guess. Um, I don't think there's anything interesting. I'm a pretty boring person. Let's see, what can we talk about? Hmm. So for the people who don't know, I'm in the track team. And it's pretty fun. I mean, it gets tiring obviously because it's a track team, but overall I think it's a very fun sport. It's more of an individual sport, which means like if you mess up, it's on you. It's not like, oh, we lost the game because this person didn't make it a goal or messed up or tripped. It's more like it's on you, which I really like that because I am not the best athletic person. So if I mess up, I know I'm going to be the first one to get blamed like, "Oh, it was her fault. It was her fault that we lost the game." And whatever, which is why I prefer individual sports. It's very tiring. It goes a lot of training. It has a lot of training involved to it, but I think overall it's a really good sport. And my coach, at least, is very nice and he's very supportive. And most other coaches always have like this expectation like, oh, you had to win first place, you have to do this, you had to break this time. And our coach is very relaxed and he's really nice. And he always tells us, you know, you don't always have to break your time. You don't always have to be number one. But I just want you to see, I want to see you put in an effort. Like it's okay if you're not always first. You're not always going to be first. But I want you to see I want to see that you put in effort and then you're not just jogging or you're not trying. I want to actually see you work and be determined. So I really like my coach because of that. And the kids in my track team are really, really nice. They're really funny. We're really loud. Like as a group, we're really loud and obnoxious. And people look at us like, what is going on with that team? But I really have fun. It's a sport I really enjoy. I'm not the fastest, but I'm not the slowest. So, yeah. A lot of people hate like track because it's like, oh, it's running, it's exercise. But I feel like sports and anything that has to do with like community always brings people together. Like I remember this is my second year in track. So last year I joined track and I was a very, very awkward person. And I was pretty small. But anyways, I didn't get to finish my story. Anyways, this is the end of the speed build. I really hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.